The magnetic questions. The magnetic questions are a helpful tool, both for previewing and parroting. They've been around for ages. Reporters use them when interviewing people. Rudyard Kipling wrote a poem about them. I keep 6 honest serving men, they taught me all I knew. Their names are what and why and when, and how and where and who. Asking these 6 questions opens the world to us. In previewing, they work quite well with name and number scan. We use the first 4 questions only: who, what, when, and where. We simply use them as categories for items. Names would be a who, things and concepts would be a what, dates would be a when, and places would be a where. In parroting, we use them to check facts: who, what, when, and where. If we can name all the people, places, things, dates, and numbers, we can safely say we got the facts. We do not use why and how for fact gathering, although you can check yourself on those too. We call them magnetic because they attract information to us like a magnet. Whether we're reading or listening, these questions really help. You can use them with an info map. You see here our 6 categories are who, what, when, where, why, and how. So we might add from notes, say we're reading an article, and under when we might put 1864, and then another fact after that, greater detail, 4th of June. Or another when might be something like next week. Well, where might be something like Bolivia or Hawaii. The MQ bookmark. Create a bookmark of the magnetic questions. List the questions on one side: who, what, when, where, why, and how. And use the flip side for page numbers. What for? Take a book and just flip through it. Every time you find something of interest, jot the page number on the bookmark. Later, go through and read only those sections. This saves hours of reading what you don't need. Title questions, or TQ. Here's a handy tool for getting focused. Take the title of a book, chapter, or article. Ask questions about that title using the MQs, magnetic questions. Asking the questions will help you to remember the title. Most people don't recall titles of what they're reading. Then, asking these questions gets you focused on the material at hand and not thinking about other stuff that would distract you. Let's look at an example. Example. The title is The 4 Sailors. Who are these 4 sailors? What kind of boat did they sail in? When did they sail? Where did they sail to? Why did they sail there? How did they come to be sailors? Now we are curious. This will activate our brain better. It does not matter if the questions make sense. The questions just need to be asked. Here's a tip. Do this exercise fast. 15 seconds should do it, or less. Do not worry about making sense.